There's an aura about him that is special.
Ronnie, Alligator man, you know I love you. You're an amazing guy. You bring it all to the table. You could dance, you could fish, you could hunt, you could shoot.
He grew up in the Everglades with his grandfather as just a little bitty kid riding in the bottom of the boat with him out there. He always loved the Everglades, spent a lot of time out there. That's been a passion of his since I met him 50 years ago.
I think the one thing that most people outside of his circle don't know is that he is probably the most important component at this time for Everglades restoration and saving the Everglades. 2/3 of Broward County is the Everglades. But the Everglades is where we get our drinking water from. And, you know, if we lose the Everglades, the quality of life in Florida is gone.
Most people, when they hear the name Bergeron, they think of a land developer or a rancher, someone who's out there developing the community. But all of my conversations, for the most part, with Ron, if it had not been city business, is about his love for the environment, water conservation, preserving the Everglades, protecting the natural habitat for which Florida wildlife thrives.
He has a lot of passion for everything that he does, but the Everglades are utmost importance to him, to try to preserve the Everglades and keep it in good condition.
He spends a majority of his time trying to bring a consensus to make the money that it's going to take to do this. This is the largest ecosystem restoration in the history of the planet.
I think one thing that I just absolutely love watching him do is he will get on his hands and knees and he will crawl slowly to approach a herd of deer, and they love him, they know his smell.
He introduced me to a world that I had never seen. He introduced me to the beautiful Everglades, and it was something that was so magical and special. Ronnie and I have always been best friends, above and beyond anything else that we are. The way that he loves the environment was something that it's infectious. I mean, it just got to my heart. I just fell in love with that aspect of him because it is so real, it is so genuine. And it's connected to something that is often ignored, and that is the beautiful earth that we live in, and taking care of it properly.
I do know that people who know him and his efforts that he's made in the community to help others is just unbelievable. So I went to Ron and I explained to him who Children's Harbor was and asked him, can you give me another piece of property? And he willingly did so.
His commitment to Broward County is incredible. He has donated parks and school sites and land for Children's Harbor, for example, which gives a better quality of life to the people of Broward County, which he is totally committed to.
Something that my dad taught me is how to appreciate beauty. He sees things that others wouldn't. There's something so beautiful about that, and I can find beauty in anything because he's able to find beauty in everything.
Anything he gains, he wants to share with everyone. And that's a huge thing that he taught us in life, is generosity.
Every day with Ronnie is an adventure. You just die laughing because the guy just loves life. He makes everybody feel good about themselves and brings everybody up, and he brings the entire mood up. And that's what really makes Ron Bergeron who Ron Bergeron is. As honest and genuine and humble as the day is long, and nothing changes him. He's the epitome of what a best friend should be. At a drop of a dime, he'd be there for you. That's what makes him so special.
His legacy will not just be that he is a brilliant businessman. His true legacy will be his character, who he is as a dad, who he is as a husband, as a friend, as a conservationist, as someone who loves and cares for others, who gives back. That will be his legacy, and I'm so proud to be his daughter.
If it weren't for Mr. Bergeron, there would be a lot of people that would have been affected. He's helped so many people in the community, his family, the Everglades.
Ronnie's my hero. He is. My kid's hero. He's my wife's hero. He's a lot of people's hero. He is. He's the person behind it is what's remembered, not what they've accomplished. And Ronnie's legacy is who he is, not what he's done.
I admire him more so in my older years than what I could understand when I was younger. He's just one of those leaders that he's like a football coach. Everybody wants to play hard for him.
He always says, I just want to leave the world better than I found it. And wow, has he done that? Not just in the outside world, but within his family too. And now we get to pass that on.
If it weren't for Ron Bergeron, our community would not have the quality of life that it has today. I know he's heard this before, but Ron Bergeron is my hero.
If it wasn't Ron Bergeron, life wouldn't be the same. When God made you, he just broke the mold. So just telling you that, I love you. You're the best. Congratulations.